potential.
Okay, well done. So did you understand everything?
Uh, yes, I think I
Uh,
understand.
okay, perfect. Now, can you make a sentence using these words?
Um, so for me, there are two main keys that can help you make a long commitment to a job or can-do spirit and eagerness to learn.
That's right. It's very good. So we should have the can do spirit. Very nice. Okay, now can you say commitment?
Commitment,
Right, it's not commit because that's a long E. It's short. Commitment.
commitment,
Commitment.
commitment,
Decision.
decision,
Decision.
decision,
Can do spirit.
can-do spirit,
Again.
can-do spirit.
Okay. Do you have any question?
I think no.
No. All right. So as usual, you are party A and teacher is party B. This will be 5 parts, okay? And you will do the first two, stating aims and the reason, and I will be having my response, and we're going to agree or maybe disagree. So let's see, and we finish the negotiation. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead.
Um, so firstly, I would like to say thank you for your time during this meeting today because I know that you're so busy to prepare for our big event at the end of April.
Mhm.
But the internship of Queen is about to end, and um, we have to decide whether or not we should extend the contracts of her.
Uh-huh. That's right. So Quinn, one of the interns, right?
Yes,
Yes. So the internship is ending soon, and you're asking whether or not we are going to extend, correct?
yes, that's correct.
Okay. So before we decide, do you have any records or any documents about her performance?
Oh, sure. As a like, because I'm her supervisor, and so I have like a record of her performance uh, in 3 months, and I already emailed you this
Mm-hmm.
file of her performance.
Mm-hmm.
So have you received it?
No, I haven't received it yet because of our meeting back to back. Do you have it handy? Can you check it and read it for me? Like give me just a summary.
Yeah, yeah,
What are her strengths? What needs to improve on?
yeah, sure. I will give you a summary of her performance and her attitude as well, so that
Mhm.
we can decide um, to make a final decision. And I hope that
Mhm.
we can make the final decision after this meeting.
That's right.
Yeah. Here is a list, and firstly, I would like to tell you about her her task, like her position currently.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Queen is responsible for communicating with the customer via chats and emails to inform our customer about our products, and also she's my assistant, and she assists me to work to collaborate with the marketing department to build our ad campaign, especially for our big event at the end of April.
Mhm.
So, Queen have experience in-depth training with me and the staff in the marketing department, so that she know about our procedure of sale departments as well. So I can see that she's as a person who responsible for work, she also did mistake. But I think the important thing is she had the solution for these mistakes in the past, and
Mm-hmm.
she gained lessons from them. So
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate her attitude. So I hope that we can make a consideration to extend the contract with her.
That's right. Okay, now I understand that based from what you're trying to say, she has the potential, right? And it could be possible that we will or we would extend her internship. However, can she work under pressure or with less supervision?
Oh, so I think she yes, because um, currently we are work under the overwhelming workload to prepare for our big events at the end of April, and I think that you can understand our 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 workload
Mm-hmm.
currently, and Queen uh, Queen was not absent for any days.
That's
Um,
right.
yes, during her probation.
Uh-huh.
I'm really impressed by this.
That's cool. All right. So she wasn't absent at all. Like, were there any time that she was tardy or did she come to work late?
Let me check here. Oh, I can see that like she was late once at the early of January. But
Uh-huh.
I can see that she already informed me about her situation that
Okay.
she she was late.
She will be late. Right, right. So that did she follow the guidelines what to do when you're coming in late?
Oh, so sorry.
Did she follow the protocol or the guidelines calling in late?
Yes, she was.
She did.
Yes, yes, they did.
She was able to. Okay. Now, before I make the final decision, right? Um, which one do you extend the internship of? Is it the one who is always present or the one who's late?
So can you repeat that?
Exactly. We're talking about the behavior. Okay. So, is it okay that as an intern, she's already late, even if at least once? Because, if you're an intern, I think that we should do our task and should come to work right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that she's eligible for internship extension?
So before I answer your question, I would like to talk about the reasons why she was late on that day, because um, there was an accident on the road when she went
Oh,
to work, so that's why she was late. So
oh,
I think that the valid reasons, and we can understand for that.
that's
So,
right.
but if so, and the important thing is she informed me about that situation, and she
That's
know
so
that we
true.
were late, so she informed me,
Oh,
and
okay.
I appreciate that attitude, and also Queen. I think Queen. I can their feel her potential and self
Mm-hmm.
improvement because she is flexible and the way. the ways he or she communicates with the customer.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, I already saw the the conversation on the chat box when she communicated with the customer, and I see that she understands deeply our products and know the advantage of our products to show to the customer, to show up to the customer, and the final result show us that um, she got the KPI.
Mm-hmm.
But in the training, in the patient time, we don't have like the KPI for the intern that
Right.
she did it. So I
Mm-hmm.
think is the impressed result for me.
Okay, so the overall her performance was impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got it. I think that she's eligible to extend her internship, right? Do you know how much longer do we have to extend her internship?
Um. So as our like labor policy,
Mm-hmm.
um, so we will extend the contract, like for 6 months, and after that we will have like the review performance reviews.
Okay. And then after that will be over?
Yeah.
Is it going to be over after that? No more probate, I mean no more internship for her?
Yeah. No more.
Okay. Well, I think that we've reached the common ground. We've reached our final decision. So therefore, Queen is eligible for an extension for at least 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great. So are you happy? You have any question?
Oh, I'm so satisfied with this decision. I can
Right.
like, but I know that like it's just my opinion. What
Mm-hmm.
I said to you, so you can also review my performance review file. I already sent you in the email, or you can. And I think we need a meeting with Queen to inform her about this information. And if you have any advice for her, please tell her directly. And I hope that um, she will have like you can gain more useful advice from you.
That is true. Okay, not a problem. I'll go over the email and then we are going to set another meeting with Queen and you, and we're going to tell her this good news, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. So how do you feel?
I was so happy because because I just like worked with him for 3 months. I can feel her energy and potential, and I really happy when you can understand and accept my request.
That is so true. Of course. But we always have to accept, okay? We always have to balance things. We want to make sure that our interns are professional as much
Yeah,
as you guys are. So, all right. So we're having her internship extension for another 6 months. So please take good care of her, okay?
yeah, sure, sure. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Okay, nah, that was great. So, how do you feel about that one?
Um, so like for me, I feel like I did better than a previous lesson,
That's right. So,
but I
uh-huh,
got many mispronounced
mispronounced words. Also with the grammar, we're going to go over that now. So, can you say commit? Oh, ole, attitude.
attitude.
Right. You have to enunciate the ending d.
Um,
Attitude.
attitude.
Right. Also, this word campaign, you have to please try to. It's not campaigned. It's because of the G, right? So it's a silent G. So campaign.
Campaign.
Again, campaign.
Campaign.
Right? Can you say training?
Training.
Again, training.
Training.
Next. Okay, we're going to go over the words first, the mispronounced words.
Yeah.
Can you say mistake?
Mistake.
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 Probation.
Probation.
It's the
Probation.
that's right again.
Probation.
Accident.
Accident.
Right, one more.
Accident.
Can you say accept?
Accept.
One more.
Accept.
Okay. Can you say sales department?
Sales department.
Sales
Sales
department.
department.
Okay. Next, extend.
Extend.
Again, extend.
Extend.
Okay. Next, six.
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 Satisfied.
Satisfied.
Again, satisfied.
Satisfied.
Gain.
Gain.
Accept.
Accept.
Okay, good job. So when you're trying to negotiate whether or not to fire the intern or extend, we are going to give you some tips, okay?
Yeah.
So first, always prioritize the benefits of the company.
Mm.
Second, when it comes to whether or not to keep an employee, especially an intern, make sure to take into account these factors: the attitude, the potential, and the performance. So, I was trying to ask you earlier, what's the behavior? Because in a company, they would accept they would rather accept an employee who's absent for one day
Mm.
rather than being always late, because it's a behavior. It has to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attitude, the potential, and the performance. So you have to always take into consideration these three things, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now, before I give you my feedback, do you have any question?
Mm. Let me see. Because um, I just like would like to hear your feedback
Okay,
about my performance.
that's right. So first, you're able to. This is what I really like about you, especially in our session today, right? Because you're not reading. You have not read ever our examples here. You always came up with your own topic and you stand your point. So, sometimes I'm asking you questions that are difficult sometimes, and I can see your reaction, but you're calm and you're still able to come out of it and be able to defend yourself. So that's very good. That's one of your strengths. Also, you always gave detailed and coherent thoughts. You're spontaneous, and you've maintained to use great vocabulary. So these are your strengths. And what I really like about you is that you don't use too much filler words. You know filler words? Filler words like
Mm.
you don't use that much, which is really good because filler words would indicate that first, your vocabulary is not enough, second, not confident enough to speak. So you've not used that much. Well done. Right. And also not a lot of pauses, because pauses can also sometimes indicate that we're not so ready, right? But you're doing a great job. However, there were some mistakes and mispronounced words, for example, campaign, and you will
Mm.
have to try to apply that. It's always campaign, not campaigned, okay?
Mm.
So that's
Yes.
silent G. Try to apply that next time because you always use that word, okay? Next, the words with double C, like accept. It's not accept, okay? Accident. All right. So you have to enunciate the K and the S. Okay, there. accident. That one. Okay. So please be reminded. And also be consistent with the verb tenses. This is what I was trying to talk about in the grammar part.
Yeah.
So, for example, if it's in the past, just try to be mindful, pay attention to use the verb, I mean, the past form. Okay, so for example, I went there, we ate that, I visited, so everything in the past. Okay, that makes your sentence or structure balance. That makes the grammar correct as well. Now, also go over some internet, I mean, information on subject verb agreement. So let's move on here. For example, you said she communicate. You mentioned she communicate with customers. Now, can you check which part should we correct? It's the verb, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Originally, you said she communicates with customers. All right. So if this one, since you're using the she, it is either you use the past tense of the verb she communicated to make it correct, or add s to the verb she communicates with the customer.
Yeah.
Only two ways, okay? So please study subject verb agreement. So if your subject is single, the verb has s at the end. If your subject is plural, you're going to use the original form of the verb. Now let's have another one here. Okay. Okay, we here. This was we are work, right? We are work, blah blah blah. I forgot the. So if you're using the are, it's in a progressive form. We are working
Yeah.
on a campaign. So that's pretty much it. But overall, you did a great job, especially with your vocabulary. Just be mindful of the grammar and the verb tenses, all right?
Yeah. So honestly, like I feel sad because I just like make the same mistake in pronunciation for campaign or accept. But when I say out this word, I immediately realize that
No, that's okay. It is because you've gotten used to it. You just have to practice, okay? You have to
um,
unlearn and relearn. That's fine.
okay.
So
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
Thank you.